Hello, everybody. Welcome to my new show. A new show I like to call "What Is This Shit," where I just break down a bunch of new news, pictures, videos, things that really made me want to say, "What is this shit?" Mostly it'll just be stuff that gets people angry or cause a little bit of controversy or it's just weird to look at. It's just interesting. But mostly it might be shit that just angers me because I get very angry. So let's start off the very first episode of What Is This Shit with a very notorious app, the game, on the iOS and the Android store called Game of Fire. Wait, Game of War, Fire Rage. Excuse me. So let's get this shit started. Oh man, these truly are some angry birds. So obviously, if you live in the 21st century, you're watching this video, if you have internet, then you probably also have a phone. And since you also have a phone, you may occasionally get bored, so you might have some games. So when you play some games, you obviously have advertisements. And when you have advertisements, you have obviously seen Game of War Fire Rage. Now, many of you may just glance at this ad, skip it immediately, or watch it to get a few extra, pieces of gold. But I've kind of looked into it. I haven't actually downloaded it because I don't want that, game on my install apps history. I forbid it. But what the gist of it is that it's basically a Clash of Clans ripoff, which is like sort of a genre on its own. But if you've seen the advertisements too, you definitely know that the main way they used to just advertise is just have Kate Upton just show her tits, not physically show her tits because you can't show it on TV, but basically just show her tits. Just gets pretty frustrating, but you also gotta give them respect because they know they got it down. They know what they know what sells because sex sells. So everybody knows that. Sex is just sort of like a tabooish kind of important thing. Like next time you want to get someone's attention, just say, "You "Want to have sex or something?" And like, what? Like that'll get their attention. Just be careful who you do that with. But yeah, and their advertisement just gets kind of lazy at times. They just put like a cheap screenshot of someone's game. Game file has a bunch of buildings or a flat wasteland of someone who's starting to build it, or Kate Upton's like back and like ash crack sort of showing, or Kate Upton just standing there with the dragon in the background, and it gets pretty lazy. But then they take it to a level that is just stupid. Like it makes you really say, "What is this shit?" As obviously you know that sex sells. I just said that. Like they're not the first people to do it. I mean, just as an example, I have some Maxim magazines. Look at that. There's a pretty woman right there. Like, I didn't. I already had a subscription, but I would have bought it. Look at that. I would buy it. I should have another issue. It's kind of up close, but still, pretty woman. This is just ridiculous. Maybe a dude for the ladies. Also works. Even for this one. This is a book I got for free. But even if I would have bought it, like because of the female that's on the cover, like it's pretty ridiculous. Look at her. She looks like a good killer hunter chick, but still, it's ridiculous. But then they take it to a level, as I said, that's just stupid, lazy, and just irresponsible. Or just and I know from a lazy person, I can be pretty lazy, but this is just pathetic. Well, let me show you.
Okay, do you see this? Do you fucking see this? This is just pathetic. Just okay. So obviously the background the background game is Deer Hunter 2014. If you played it, you know what I'm talking about. There's a cantaloupe or antelope in the background, and of course you got the sniper rifle right there. And it seems that what the advertising people have decided to do is just add a little tiny little little kitty looking Roman soldiers just not doing anything. They just put them anywhere they want. And the point that really angers me is not that they just straight up ripped off another game that and just placed it on there. Not the fact that I, that you had to watch this to get a little bit of money for another game. But the fact that in the bottom in the corner that they didn't even care. They literally just put some soldiers on top of the fucking gun. Like, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? This is just, like I said, this is embarrassing, lazy, disgusting, just stupid. Like, this is unreal. Obviously, I mean, this is like something like you see in a TV show, like you got the Goog, you got the in animation class or something like that, a graphic design. You got the kid who made a beautiful looking advertising for a hospital, and then you got this the slacker, the Bart Simpson who made this shit, and it's just embarrassing. God.
So that's basically what is in that advertisement, and it's lazy. I mean, think about it. Anybody can do that. Like I'm gonna make my own advertisement for a lazy piece of shit game, and I'm gonna use a lazy piece of shit advertising. So I'm gonna take a piece of shit game and give it a piece of shit advertisement using good elements of good games, and see how that works. Let me show you.
See, there we go. I just made a piece of shit advertising for a piece of shit game. You got E.T. the Extraterrestrial, which if you know about it, it's one of the worst games ever. It literally was so bad, people stopped making video games because of it. Anyways, yeah, you got E.T. Extraterrestrial. You got some gameplay footage. Press X to phone home. That's right. You got the buy now thing, of course, and of course things that aren't in the game like Master Chief and like Halo 1, Elite, just to show some cheapness. I didn't even crop out, the white and black spaces from the pictures because that's the way this advertisement works, and I think I pretty much captured that essence, with this advertisement, and I'm using quotation marks even though you can't see them, but yeah, there, that's my advertisement.
So there you go. I just made a piece of shit advertising for a piece of shit game. And where to get us? Nowhere. I feel slightly dumber, slightly, less confidence, and I could use that time making that, doing something better. But whatever. Anyways, thank you for joining us on this very first episode of What Is This Shit? I am Felipe Cardenas, and I just seen some shit. Catch you next time. So actually, out of boredom, I actually did read, the whole magazine, and I was right. There are a lot of, using sex to, sexy images to, sell for the ladies or for maybe the men. You got, good old Neil Patrick Harris. Ladies love that guy. And then directly right next to this page, you get like a big prime example. You get this. I mean, come on. It's just, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, I think you might even see like nipple maybe like outside of it, but that's pretty desperate and pretty smart. I mean, this is ridiculous. Yeah, if you can see. And of course they keep going. Saw another one. Yeah, no. Can I get a better look? There's another one. I mean, just look at that. I mean, that looks like a. That's like it could be the thumbnail for a porno. Like, just look at that. Yeah. I mean, but it's very nice. I mean, wait, look at that. Like, there's a guy. This guy's legs are fucking propped up on the damn thing. Like, I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, this literally turned into a porno shoot right afterwards. I mean, some guy from where is it? Mark. Jesus Christ. This is advertising for shoes. Believe it or not, that's pretty fucking smart. I mean, Jesus Christ. Like, I thought they were maybe advertising, you know, like the girl maybe, but Jesus Christ, why not just take it up a step? Why not advertise that fan in the corner, the top corner? Why not advertise that pencil that she's freaking holding? Why not that? Why not advertise the paint? Why not? This can't be a Home Depot commercial. Why not advertise the paint? I mean, why stop there? But yeah, it gets pretty crazy after a while. Like, and this is like a fashion sort of magazine, so you know what do you expect? Oh, and out of all these, this is by far the best one. The one I find the hottest. The one that's just, I mean, it's just beautiful. I mean, just look at that. I mean, just look at that. I mean, who would want to get that? It's just so beautiful. Believe it or not, this is advertising for perfume. There you go.